everyone, just a short weekday video from me. A lot of people ask me on Instagram what kind of pens I use when I study, what kind of highlighter is that, what kind of pencil did you have in that picture. So I'm gonna show you guys my favorite stationery that I use when I'm studying or reading or something like that. I get asked a lot, but I'm sorry, this video is just essentially me showing you the same pens that every study grammar uses. But I thought maybe if you know the name or if you see how they write, you will like them better. So yeah, let's start. Okay, so everyone, this is just my little stationery shelf at my on my desk. I have some more pens tucked away somewhere else, but I don't really use them. I'm kind of just saving them for refills. So yeah, the first pen is the Sarasa Zebra clip pen in 0.4. I use this in a few different colors, but black is my favorite one. So I like this one because the tip is really fine, but it's not weak. So I like to use it for taking notes, and I also like to use it for journaling. It's really great. It's a simple basic pen and I pretty much always buy them. The next one I use, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been using these for a really long time. This is, honestly, I don't know the brand name because I can't read Chinese. But this is like a knockoff Muji pen that I bought on AliExpress years ago. They're 0.35 millimeters, and I really love them. If you just go on AliExpress and search like Muji, these will pop up. And they're so cheap, but so good. And I like these because I don't know the name of these, so let's just call it a knockoff Muji pen. These are great for journaling and writing as well because they're really fine, but they're also really dark ink. So I swear by these. And because it's easier, I'm just going to keep this angle. The next pen, so let's show you these two. These are the Pilot Juice Up pens. They're floating around Instagram a lot these days. They're quite pricey pens. They are Pilot. I have them in the 0.3. However, I think they're too fine. So I use them as when I'm learning Hanja. And I used them a lot when I was learning Japanese. And they were really helpful because they're super fine. And they are really smooth to write with. I would like to try a 0.5, I think, because they're quite fine and they do write super well. So I'd like to keep using them. The next pen I have is the Uniball Signo Pen in 0.28. I love this pen for journaling. I also use it in the 0.34. They're super sturdy. I really like the case because it's really round and the grip is really long. So these write super well, super smooth. And I swear by them for note taking. They are super good. And even though it's 0.28, it writes better, like thicker than the 0.3 Juice Up pens. But yeah, this is something I swear by and will probably buy many more. Okay, so my last two pens are these Muji, they're just the like smooth gel ink ballpoint pens, and I really love these for taking notes because the case is really thick and sturdy. It doesn't have a grip, so sometimes I find they can irritate my finger skin. And my dog is playing with a toy. But I have a couple colors of these, but these are the ones I'm using now. So this is a navy blue. So Muji Smooth Ink Pen. And I buy these in the 0.5 because they are quite sturdy. What I love about these is that you can buy refills. I think it's a great way to save plastic and protect the environment. You can just buy the cartridge for the inside and just refill when you need to. Sorry, the focus in this video is a mess. But yeah, so I buy these all the time. Every time I go to Muji, I buy like 2 or 3 refills for these, or if I want a new color, I buy a whole new pen. Highly suggest. And for pencils, I don't use pencil a lot. I use them when I'm reading novels and I want to like underline words. So I really like this Zebra Drafix pencil in 0.5. It's really great for underlining. The barrel is really small, so I am addicted. I think most of these pens are like Zebra in 0.5. Something I really love is that the nib is super long, so even though the lead isn't coming out a lot, like it feels super long. So I'm someone that likes to have a really like a lot of pencil let out because it helps me. Like I don't like having this part too close to the page. So this doesn't break my lead, but it makes me feel like I'm writing really well. And lastly, for highlighters, I'm just a sucker for the Zebra Mildliners. I'll never switch to another highlighter because these don't bleed. They don't, well, they bleed a little bit, but not severely. They don't smudge. And people ask me, how do I highlight things? Like, how do I highlight ink without it smearing with these? But what I do is I highlight first and then I write on top. So yeah, these are my 2 favorite colors in the pens. So I use the wide tip for highlighting, and then I use the narrow tip for writing headers. So this one has gotten a little thick because I've used it a lot. And then I have, oh my goodness, the focus, I'm so sorry. And then I have these gray one, which I love a lot as well. I have 2 on the go right now. I'm sorry about the focus. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So people ask me where I buy my pens and in Korea. I don't order online, I'm sorry, because I really like to try pens and kind of pick them out myself. So I do buy them in store. So if you're in Korea or if any of these stores are available in your country, then I get my pens at Daiso. The Zebra Sarasa pens, you can buy them at Daiso. And I know you can get them in Canada because I used to buy them in Canada. They're just a little bit more expensive. I think Amazon sells them, so check that out. I get my Muji pens at Muji, which I know is a global company, so check out your local Muji if you have it, or if not, order online. I also go any Korean bookstore will have a pen set up. That's where I buy a lot of my Pilot pens and my Mildliners. They are cheaper online, but it's usually you have to buy a pack. But when I need a new pen, I usually only need 1 or 2, so I prefer to buy them in person. And last, any Korean stationery store here in Korea has them. So Penpia, Morning Glory, any place like that will have these kinds of stationery. So yeah, I'm sorry if the focus was wrecked in that video. I use my phone. I don't have a fancy camera yet, and I'm still working out the logistics of filming stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for watching. It was really short, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the stationery that I use on a regular basis.